Welcome back. This is my story, my testimony. I'm sharing on some of the things that I have had to go through since my mom went to be with the Lord. It was back in 2008. I was just a teenage girl, and coming from a family of 5, being the firstborn, I got to assume the responsibility of taking care of my siblings. They were younger than me. I remember the last born was only 7 years old. And here I am, just a teenage girl, now supposed to be a mother to my 4 siblings. It was not easy. I have shared in earlier videos of the challenges we went through, from food, lack of money, the ridicule of the society. We went through a lot. But I also have a reason to thank God, because even after going through so much, God was with us, because we are now all grown-ups. My brother, who was only 7 years, is now a grown-up. So I thank God. It was not easy, but He has seen us through. I believe that sharing the events of my life might be somebody else's survival guide. It was not easy, but God gave me the courage and even the wisdom where wisdom was needed. And I was able to make it through. We were able as a family to make it through. I'm going to share something that happened to me last year, in the year 2024. I have more than 1,000 reasons to be grateful to God for. And one of the reasons I'm happy for the year 2024 is the fact that God allowed me to go to the country of South Korea. I thank God because going to South Korea also ministered to my heart. It is part of my testimony. And I went to South Korea around the beginning of 2024. But my year 2023 was not a smooth year. It is a year that I went through so much pain, so much humiliations, and so much happened in that year. I was living in a relative's home, people that were supposed to be family, but unfortunately they were not kind. They were not kind to me and to my children, and we went through a lot. I remember I cried so much in that family. I cried a lot. I would cry like every day. Seeing my children go through humiliations and frustrations, and it would break me so much. But I thank God, because everything we go through, it's usually for a reason and for a purpose. Because what won't break you, it will make you even stronger. So whatever I went through in that family, it only taught me that such people exist. Even when you meet people that are not kind to you, it's only teaching you that such people exist. So I thank God I got to learn about such people existing. People that are mean, people that can hide food, people that can tell lies about you and unbothered. They don't care. They will just say anything they want to say about you, and it's not true. And it doesn't bother them. People that will humiliate your children, and it doesn't bother them, but they are supposed to be family. I thank God, because it's good to know the people that are around you, and they only teach you that such people exist. 2024 became a total different year for me, because I got to experience the opposite of what I had experienced in 2023. 2023 was full of so much pain and heartache, but 2024 was a good year for me. Going to South Korea and meeting such a wonderful family, the Jesus Movement family. it is something that I will be forever grateful for to God. I met a family that knows God. I met a family that fears the Lord. I met a family that God used to heal my heart. My heart was broken and shattered, but I come to you, my Korean family, and you healed my heart through the love. I remember Pastor Park, you would preach and I would feel like you are talking to me in person. It's like the sermon is just directed to me. Yeah? And it is through being around you people that I learned to forgive. Yeah? That I learned that I cannot please God with a lot of unforgiveness. And I thank God because you taught me how to forgive. Even those that hurt me in 2023, I forgive you. Because I met a wonderful family in Korea, a family that knows God. I am so happy to know that every season that happens in our life, it's either a lesson or a blessing. Because the seasons that we go through and are so hard, we get some lessons from those seasons. And then the seasons that are so good, those are testimonies and they are blessings. And you should share and just encourage each other. Thank you so much, my Korean family, for healing my heart and for allowing God to use me, to use you. I know you don't know my story and you didn't know what I was going through and what my heart was like when I was coming to you. But I thank you because it is from being around you that I even changed, that I'm not even anymore offended when you treat me badly. I just leave it all to God. To every person that I've been a blessing, I also want God just to bless you. God once told Abraham that wherever you go and you are blessed, just also speak a blessing. And wherever you go and you are cursed, also speak a curse. I would want to speak a blessing to everybody that have been a blessing over my life. And sometimes, it's always good to be kind because you don't know what this person is going through. And because you don't know, just be kind. Please don't add to the burdens people are carrying and you become another burden that this person has to deal with. Let's be kind to each other. And to you who is going through a hard time and you are feeling like your heart is so heavy because of the pain that is around you, because of the pain that have been inflicted to you by people that you least expect, I want to tell you that it's gonna be okay someday. And unto you, with good hearts, please never change. Continue having that heart because having a good heart is not easy to find. And when you have a good heart, you become healing to somebody who is going through a lot. To those of you with good hearts, may God continue blessing you because you are a blessing to many. Continue with the good spirit because you never know. It is through your acts of kindness that you're going to make somebody have a reason to want to live. It is through your acts of kindness that you will make somebody believe in themselves again. It is through your acts of kindness that you will make somebody stop hating themselves. And to those maybe who don't have a good heart, I can only pray for the grace of God and even for the mercies of the Lord, because we are also unworthy in the presence of God. But it is only the mercies of the Lord that will make us realize that we can only spread love and show love. There is no need of making other people's life difficult or even more hard. There is no need of hating on being mean or being mean to others, and there is no need, of spreading lies about others. What goes around comes around. If only we know that whatever we plant is what we sow, we would begin to be kind. Let's be kind, and to those of you who are kind, may God continue blessing you. To you who is going through a hard time, it's gonna be okay someday. God got you. He knows your tomorrow, and your tomorrow is better than your today.